morning, peas. Good morning, good morning. Hello, peas. Let me try and share this out. We're on. There we are. Today is Wednesday. Wonderful, wise, welcoming Wednesday. It's also prayer day. Here we go. So, good morning. Good morning. We're here online. www. Okay, this is. Let's share. Wonderful. Winning Wednesday. Come on in. Come on in. Hey, hello. Sounds like a plan, Kathy. All right. Yeah, Kathy, it sounds like a plan. Oh, boy. Let's see. It's Wednesday. Morning, Cuppa. Good morning, Pete. Good morning. Oh, there we go. Good morning, Kathy Hand. Welcome. Happy Hump Day. Thank you, Deidre. Is it Deidre? Deidre. Anyway, you're here. You're on. Wonderful. I don't know if you can hear me. Yes, Mama P must be recuperating from the event of repairing the teeth. But thank you for sharing. Andrea Greg, good morning. Kathy Handy, thanks for sharing, guys. It's Morning Cuppa Joy. It's Wednesday and it really is fall. Everybody has their warm clothing on. And I think Annie Seven said it was they were having their first snow in Louisiana. So we'll give them a few more minutes and then we will rock and roll. So I hope you're all well. We'll do the heart. Yes, the heart brain coherence. Who's that? Oh, good, teacher. Okay, please, let's go ahead and wake up. Somebody's waking us up. Annie, wake up. Be awesome. So, it's Wednesday. And thank you all for coming in. So, hand on your heart. I have to read. Take a deep breath to slow down your breathing. And let's go into our hearts. We're feeling our heart center. Slowing down the breathing. And just envision your lungs are filling up. You're filling them up like a big balloon. Going all the way to your diaphragm. Take a little sip to fill it a little more. And then let it go slowly. Let it out slowly. Take a second breath. Filling up that balloon. Taking a little sip to fill it and move all that breath into the diaphragm. And this time, we're breathing in love. That's what we've breathed in. and we breathe out love. And in our third breath, filling the lungs of that balloon, we say our affirmations. With each release, I am happy. I am healthy. I am wonderful. I am me. I am a spark of the divine. Boy. Repairs happen to me and I'm able to move on because I am whole. Miracles happen every day. Opportunities come to me all the time. I am a light that flickers in the world, and I am compassion, and I am gratitude. And let that last breath out. We'll take one last breath. Take that in, and that is peace, peace, peace. And let it out with a big ha. Ha. Like Teri says, it's releasing the air from the balloon. Ha. Ha. Thank you. Thank you, peace. Let's see who came in. Good morning, Linda Lemieux. Deidre says it's day 233. One more day for Teri to get on the... Yeah, she drives to Atlanta tomorrow. And I think she leaves on Sunday. I think her flight is out on Sunday. Sorry. And yes, and Kathy Hand, it's 58. Woo! Yes, highs in the 60s. Yes. What's it? Fall is here. Boy. Hold on, guys. I did something here. Skip. Okay. Something else popped up on my screen and I can't see. Okay, good. Here we are. Let's see who else came in for a few minutes. And you know, today is Wednesday Prayer Day. Good morning. Let me see. Thank you. Oh, Kathy, looks like an accident up ahead on your way to work. The angels are parting the way and everything is all right. And we pray that there was no major happenings for those who were in that collision. But you're going good. Thank you, Kathy, for listening to us while you're driving. That's wonderful. You take us with you everywhere. Right. So, please, let's see. Annie Sevens came in. Hello, Annie Sevens. Good morning, family. Yes, let's see. Mary Crincoli. Hello, Mary. Welcome. It's Wednesday, and today we're going to try and read the prayers, do the prayer list. So I don't know whether we should do the prayer list first or we should... Yeah, we'll do the prayer list. So I just wanted to ask you, so let's check in with the P's. Kathy, we know you're driving to work and the angels are with you. We surround you. Deidre, we know you're at home watching us. Annie Sevens, we know you're in. And we forgot to give our heart hug. We forgot to give. So let's give a big heart hug to ourselves first, then to others. And let's call in a P that we want to give a big heart hug to. Oh, Andrea Gregg, it's 46 degrees in North Carolina, overcast. What a great weather report. And I would like to give a big heart hug, several, I think, to Hope Wellington, because we believe that the hurricane did land on Jamaica, but all our prayers, maybe it dissipated the strength of it. And a heart hug to our blue jeans for their repairs to help them to get up and driving on the road. Heart hug to all those who are driving today, and heart hug to all peace, those who are here, those who will come on a little later. and of course to our Mama P. Anyway, so let's see if we can do our prayer list. Yes, it's 8:21. So let's go and see if we can do it. Oh, and please, I didn't get any of how you're, but I believe you're all doing well. Okay. Oh, Teri's on. Teri, please come on. Do the. All right. So let's go to prayer time. And then after we finish our prayer list, maybe we could do the story time. Okay. And so we're going to remember all the prayers that are in our hearts. You know, those that we just whisper. And there we go. Not uploading. Cancel. I just want to go to this. There we go. Oh, there we are. And this is our prayer list. Here we go. So you'll help me along. These are our prayers, and these prayers have a lot of meaning because they come from us. Okay. That's a prayer point. Okay. Okay. All right. So we are going to start with Pachetta, Pachir, and Goofy. And we must remember, that these are prayers that have come from our hearts, that have come from each individual. And so we carry them with that energy. Okay. I can't see you guys all here. Yeah. Here. Okay. Oops. Oh, here. All right. So we start with Prachetta, Prachir, and Goofy, Aunt Nina and Neil, Navriti, Jasmine and daughters Anya and Myra, and Mom Rani, Billy Hawkins and family, especially Paula, and Billy too. I think she started her treatment yesterday, so energy for them. Sheila and Kevin Godin and family, Gary Langford, Cecil Boone and family, Nola, Joanne Castrillo, husband John and their family, daughter Jackie and grandson Aris, who we understand is coming along but still needs to feel the wind beneath his wings, Dolores Cook, Joanne's mom, Elsie, Elaine, Deidre Koslowski for healing and Thump, Deidre's sister Steph and husband Bob, Adriel, Tia Frenetti, Nikki, friend of Ricky, Suzanne Millard and family, Jillian and Noah, grandchildren, and sister Corinna. Okay, I'm trying to change the pages. Right. Jacob, Marietta and Ed Stoner, Leo Harley and family, especially mom and Aunt Suli, Lakshmi, Ken Paralysis, Jim, Ryan, Josie Ferranti, Maro, and Mom Mary, Tammy Williams, Meg and Jim Lorio and family, especially Catherine, Jean and Ron Lorio and family, Mary Lou Burdick and family, Catherine and Michael Kovacs and family and fur babies, Fred, Rosalind Good Vibes, Jimmy Wright, Sally and Tony De La Rosa, Stacey Phillips, Kathy and Bob Hand and family, Colin and Marley, Bo and Candy Hand, Christina for her heart surgery, Sonia, Paul and Marley, Joe and wife, Pat Moss, her daughter and grandchildren Olivia and Tom and sister Susan, Becky LaFave and son Travis, Erica Hoppy and family, Corinne, Charlie Coons and family, Hope Wellington Marshall and everybody in Jamaica, Zena and daughters and parents Winston G. and Cynthia Campbell, Kerry Baker, Andrea Gregg and Sparkle, Catherine, Annie Seven and Grayson, Luz Orsini and grandkids, Andragia, Giselle and Isaiah and sister, Christine Lewis, Gail and Nick Zimmerman, Jennifer and Mika Langren, Oksana and her mom, Amber, Jenna, Kate, Katya, Maxim and his teacher, Hervé, Caitlin and Aunt Gail, Isabel and Paul Reese, and daughters Ines and Teresa, Beata with skin cancer, and Julia, so doctor I think it is, Linda Lemieux and sons, and children, and Linda's friend in Sarasota. And we also remember Linda's sister, I believe it is, for all the prayers that were during the week. Stacy and Josh Lord, and their children and grandchildren, and Mary Lord. John, Tatiana, Buster, Wayne, Lindsay, Aunt Inga, Blue Jean and Dave Wolinski, and fur babies Pocket, Gruff, Razzmatazz, Wizzy Bee, Blue, Lulu, and we also remember Dolly the horse, Chance the horse, Shasta the horse, Rain the horse, Nora, Rose Sermon, Gary McCorkle, Brookie Woodside, Dylan and Max, baby Max, and Brookie's dad and Aunt Jean and Dylan's father Paul, Girardi family, Jeanette and Ernie, Lily Ann, Hagel, Barland and family, Stein and Michael and grandson Gabriel and mother, Kathleen Caputo, baby Wyatt, and mom Katie, baby Haven and mom Mandy, and I think it is Haven who we are lifting up after his little tumble and upside down, and Kathleen asked us to do that. Baby Divine, Caden, Tinsley Rose, Kat, Candy and Pastor Bruce, Alba, Dottie and Dawn, Grace Isis Kahuria, sisters Helena, Jean, Cynthia and Edwina, Raymond, Darren Walker, Arthur Thompson, Vicky King, Elaine Armstrong, Mary Ann, Heinrich and Lorraine and John, Jean-Ann Aguilar and grandson, Eric, Tammy Fisk and family, Rachel Martinez and Mom Rose, Laurie, Kelly, Stephen, Catherine, Ruth Anderson and family and sister-in-law Sharon, Janine's sister Meryl, Deb Goldberg and family, Michelle, Crystal and Dean Nobles, son Gabriel and Jacob, Brody the dog, Laura Hill, Julia Osborne, Sharon Rhea and family, Sherry Gatewood and brother-in-law Pidam, Hanya Christina Hummingbird singing, Tammy Hill, and family, Phil B, Lynn Gallagher, Mary Crincoli, family and friends, J.H., Mike S. and John, Irene and Eduardo, Eddie Quills, Jose, Michael Murdoch, Jessica, Fidel, Camilla and Nick in Australia, Lynn Andriozzi, Frank, Albie, Kenny, Bobby, Monsi, Kamal, Aqil and the Pakistan orphans, Yuri, Scott, Mary, Joshua, James, Drake, Alicia Burns, Pam Dight, Kimberly, Ellen, Susie Coffin Richard, Dido Clark and son Harry, Terry Gilstad, Chiara, Marissa, Claudia, Mary Ann Peach and family, Cassandra and Danny Gary, Linny, John Thaddeus Fury, Kuka Khani and family, Carol Fisher in North Carolina for Sue, Deborah, Walter, Sue and grandchildren, Janie Stamler, Claudel Jackson, Dante, Jerry with a lung transplant, Kaylee with a brain cancer, Trevor Jordan, Richard Webber, Charlotte Abrams, Jerry, Michelle Landers and family, Alan, Michelle's son, and Alicia, Michelle's daughter, Kagan and Wyatt Linder, yes, Barbara Kaufman McGillicuddy, Bradley Capone, Andy, Amanda Summer, Miles and Sarah, Joanne McKinley, Whitney, Jude Dalton, Karen Gibson and daughter, Julie Kiss and mom Cynthia and husband Guyless Kiss, Courtney, Ryan Blue, Emma for Deidre, Pat for Annie, Sophia for Susan Paretti, Erin Parker, Angelica Campomanes, Peggy for Blue, Claire for Blue, Kerry Klinger Butcher and family, Brian Hughes, Pat O'Connor for Blue, Yolanda, Selby Burns, Robin Waters Dykes and Mom Jewel, Joey, Terry, Solar and Maya, Leanne, Joanne and Leo, Sam, Matt for Marietta, Charles and Nita, Eastern Central Florida, Usha, Jen and Norm, Keith for his mini stroke, Joe H, Marisol Soto, Deborah Pat Moss, Tyler for Kathy Hand, Chad Ehlers for Kathy Caputo and daughter Mia, Dick Waters for Blue, Milton Carbajal, Boris Zoffman, Jacqueline Carbajal, David Reiger, Tom Diaz, Cameron, Solvi Bornes and Aude Bornes, Gunn Ellen Sundal, Marie Mitchison Hickman Simpson, she has lung cancer, Lisa Jo Davis, Jordan, Lydia, Benedita, Rebecca Seward Ricketson, sorry about that, Sonia K, Miles, Anjali Baja, Paul Gracchus, David Brett, Colin, Dylan Hickson, Richard Barnes, Cole Grayson, Brandy Chari, J.T. John Thomas, Francis Nauven, Shana, Danielle Riverin for Healing and Family, Chris and Natika, Elise, Cara, Pam for Andrea, Christine and Ed, Susanna's friends. Sorry. Oh. Okay. Barbara and Diane, sister. Kim for Kathy. Catherine DeSante and sister Rose. Mary Jane in Vermont. Carlo Caruso. Val Meyer. Tasha. Jocelyn for Brookie. Linda Craft and family. Erica and John. Darlene Osei. Paul G. Liam G. Pam, Andrea's friend with breast cancer. Danielle McGraw. Minna Brumley. Rebecca Sherman. Chloe Ketterer. Gabrielle S. Ina. Donna. Nancy. Bailey, 4-year-old with brain cancer. Jacob for Susanna. Mary. Kim Bevin. Gabby Foster. Dawn B. Daughter and granddaughter. Vega family. Laura needs brain surgery. Lisa Coppola Matroni. Bobby, Elaine, Shiraz, Shiru Desai, Adil, Laura, Evelyn Smith, Beatrice, Amina, all areas of conflict, all abused individuals and groups. Ashley Miller, Alina, Susanna, Lana, Grace Anna, Kim Coles Vetner, Shoshana Sebring, Stephen, Keith, LP, Adam Holmes, Bob Smith, Christina and Clint, Catherine's friend, Jamie, Kathleen's niece, Heather, Kim, Jennifer M, fire chief, Cassandra Brown Henry with a bone marrow transplant, Tim Smith, Jeanette and Eric, Rachel Warren and family, Mark Hunter, Pat in the military, Ansley, Grace and mom, that's Brady family, Kathleen Viscomi, Betty, Judy Dawn, Kelly for Blue, Alana Jean, Jim Merson's father, Rebecca Abrax, Dana Rados, Darlene Trainer, Richard and Nala Strawberry and Coda, Patricia, Jennifer Schwab and family, Steve Newman and Carol, Jeanette, Blue's sister Timmy, Margarita Estrada, Donna Sobel and Johan. Thank you for bearing with me. Soma, Christopher Elsie, Emerson, Louisa Almeida, Patricia Terenas, Don Baker and family and daughter Gia, Norman Ratner and Monica, Richard Scarborough, and we remember Norman for the exit of their little fur baby, Richard James, Andre, Letrulia, Kathy's co-workers and supervisor Amanda and Mandy, Rose, Danica and Annette, Mike, Emmanuel from Zambia, Lucy's mom Mary, Sandy Williams, wife, and Vinette, Hilma, Mazel, Colquhoun, Justin Brown and family, James, Justina, Hans, Sherry Graham, Wilk family, Ken and Tabitha, Susanna, Kelsey, Aunt Una, Max Smith, 8-year-old, Jackie, Leo's friend, Jemima, Noel Marshall and Bob Warner, Vinny, Dylan's Uncle Chris, Linda M, Martha, Shad Anderson's family, Joy, Holly Ann, Zita, Reggie, Ali, Bree, Stephen Hoskins, Tara, Soma, Ben, Pat, Dee Dee for Sherry, Linda, friend of Lynn Marie, Julie, Dana Benson and Kitty, Lauren Olivia, Alex, Margie, Anne, Brooks' friend, or Brooks' neighbor, Anne, sorry, Rio, Hope's grandson, Mark, Adam, Alexandria, Lexi, Robin Miller, Jennifer Mitchell's family, Werner, Terry, Serenity, Keith Leggett's family, Leah, Gina Marie Burrell, Janine, Rihanna Stowell and family, Kathy's brother Paul, Chloe's family, Bob P., Ricard, Ria, Paisley, Yoli, Carrie Kiss, Bentley, Elijah, Tony Ventura, Susan Flo and family, Vicky, Alicia, Paula, Carla, Lala, Ali, Linda's sister Martha, Joanne G., flood areas, Arthur Paretti's family, sister and wife, Nell K., Ron Hall, McKee family, Janie Burns, Mila, Digger, Ruth Bradford, Joanne Rice, Nora, James Knobloch, Meg Sobel, and Baby Sobel. He has a cleft lip palate. And if there are any other prayers, you'll update them. So let's say this prayer. God, we release these prayers we have laid before you now into your hands, knowing that your love surpasses all understanding. May we find peace, gratitude, and grace in surrender, patience in waiting, and joy in receiving. Teach us to remain steadfast in hope and to look for the signs of your presence in all that unfolds. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Creator, for the blessings yet to come, the lessons we will learn, and the love that surrounds us always. Let's say this prayer together out aloud. Lord, make me an instrument of your peace. Where there is hatred, let me sow love. Where there is injury, pardon. Where there is doubt, faith. Where there is despair, hope. Where there is darkness, light. Where there is sadness, joy. Thank you. I love you. These are our prayers that we present and bring to the altar, God's altar. And I want to. Hi, Terry.
Hi, Gracie. I was just reading along the prayers with you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for being here.
I just want to thank all the P's and all the names that they gave us. And sorry if I wasn't very succinct with pronouncing it. My first time, I hadn't even gone over it, but the angels were right over here. And they're like, come
Of
on, girls. So
course they were. You
thanks
know,
so
I,
much.
I
Mhm.
don't believe in accidents or coincidences. So there was a reason for me to not hear my alarm this morning so you could do the prayers. And thank you for doing them. How wonderful.
Oh, it is. Terry, forgive me. I get very teary when Spirit says yes, yes, yes. Bubbles, bubbles, bubbles. It's
Yes.
wonderful and it's great because it comes from the heart, and all
Yes.
we're just vessels cradling these names because they're
Yeah,
important to the peace. They're important to people.
that's right. That's our list.
Our list. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Andrea. Hugs. So Terry, can you take over?
All right, Gracie. So
We have time for story, no?
we have time for the story. Oh
Or
my
or you
gosh.
can tell us about your how you're doing and where you are now with your.
Yeah, I'll be leaving here tomorrow to head to Atlanta. That's where I'm going to fly out to go to Egypt. But yeah, I'd love for you all to hear the story because it is about what happened and this miracle that I found in the dentist.
Mhm.
So if you would like me to read it, I certainly can, and then we'll get out of here.
I think you can. Your few days are precious to us. So
Okay. All right, it's called Every Miracle a Message. The quote is by Meredith Monk. That inner voice has both gentleness and clarity. So to get to authenticity, you really keep going down to the bone, to the honesty and the inevitability of something. As I sit in reflection today, I am deeply aware of this sacred rhythm unfolding in my life. In just 5 days, I will be boarding a plane that marks the beginning of the International Peace on Earth Tour. Those words still bring tears of gratitude as I say them. What began as a whisper in my heart has now become a song the angels are singing into reality. This week in Florida has been a series of small yet profound miracles. Each task I needed to complete before traveling, doctor's visits, holistic consultations, and even finding a dentist to repair a broken tooth, became an opportunity for grace to show up. What could have been stress filled errands turned into experiences of divine orchestration. When I walked into the dental office for the second day in a row, I was greeted not with sterile smiles or clinical distance, but with a hug, a warm, genuine hug from my new dentist, my earth angel in scrubs. For someone who has carried a lifetime of trauma around dental care, that moment cracked open a space of healing I didn't know I still needed. My sister and I had recently reminisced about our childhood in a small town where dental care meant extraction without anesthesia. The memories resurfaced pain, fear, and the teasing that followed due to the extra teeth that grew where they shouldn't have. Later in life, as a side effect of medications after my kidney transplant, I lost all my lower teeth. So, yes, this healing moment was monumental. And yet, I know it was no coincidence. The angels arranged this connection long before I dialed that phone number. I thought I was calling one dentist, but somehow was directed to another, one who just happened to have an unexpected cancellation that day. I call that divine scheduling. Today, I was reminded of the truth Meredith Monk so beautifully expressed. Our inner voice, the one that guides us to authenticity, always speaks with both gentleness and clarity. Is that quiet insistence that says, keep going, dear one. Keep peeling back the layers until only love remains. Each step of this journey, from the broken tooth to the plane ticket, has been a dance with the divine. My angels are showing me that when we listen with an open heart, life aligns in miraculous ways. Dear angels, how do we continue to hear that gentle voice amidst the noise of the world? Dear ones, the voice of truth is never lost. It is simply waiting for your stillness. Imagine the calm surface of a lake. Only when the ripples settle can you see your reflection clearly. So it is with your soul. The truth within you is eternal, radiant, and whole, yet it can only be heard when you quiet the noise of doubt and distraction. The heart does not shout, it whispers in sacred tones that can only be caught when you lean in with presence and faith. When you choose peace, even when chaos swirls around you, you create a sanctuary for divine guidance to enter. Every time you pause before reacting, breathe before speaking, or forgive instead of resisting, you invite the angels to draw nearer. What seems like delay is often divine choreography, positioning you for grace to unfold at the perfect moment. Trust, beloved, that every twist and turn on your path is not a detour, but a redirection, an invitation to return to love. When you surrender your need to control and instead move in harmony with the flow, you will begin to see that what once appeared as obstacles were actually stepping stones to your awakening. Miracles are not random occurrences sprinkled across your timeline. They are the fingerprints of heaven, gentle confirmations that you are never alone. They show up when your heart opens wide enough to recognize them. The more you cultivate gratitude, the more clearly you tune to this frequency of divine orchestration. Gratitude becomes your tuning fork, aligning you with the melody of the universe. And when your heart vibrates in that harmony, when every beat is a thank you, your authenticity blossoms effortlessly. You become the song heaven has been waiting to sing through you. No striving, no struggle, only grace flowing as you, through you, and around you. So be still, beloved. Listen. The voice you seek has always been your own soul, echoing the language of love back to you. The angels whisper. In stillness, truth rises like dawn over your heart. Be the quiet, and the voice of heaven will speak your name in light. Every act of trust clears the static between heaven and your heart. Listen, you are being guided by grace. Today, I promise to be still and listen, and then watch as the miracles continue to flow.
Wow.
Oh, Gracie, it was such a great story. I couldn't help but tell it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, who gets a hug from their dentist? I mean, we all, we all correlate dentists with pain, right?
Yes.
And I walked into the office and this older gentleman was there leaving,
Mm.
and he says, "You're next up for pain." And I
Oh,
said,
oh,
"Oh, I ordered the service without pain." Obviously, I did because that's exactly what I got. I mean, this doctor is a miracle worker, and I know I was guided to her by the angels.
yes.
I know that.
And,
So,
and you know, Terry, what's wonderful about your story, and we have some other stories here for people who went in for the repair. What you did is you went in with, because you are supported and you know the angels are there with you, you went in with the attitude and the knowing that, you know what, it's going to be okay. You didn't even dwell on the pain. So when he told you, he was a great what do you call those things, sandpaper, because he said next for
mhm.
the pain, and you were like, oh, there's no pain here.
I
And
didn't accept that. And that's the beauty of it, Gracie. When something comes up like that, we can say, "Nope, not me.
yeah,
I'm choosing love. I'm choosing peace. I'm
yeah,
choosing to be pain-free in my life because I don't like pain." You know? That's why I neglected myself for so long because I thought it would be so painful to take care of things,
mhm.
you know?
And you said that the doctor gave you a hug, just like I think it was it Annie Seventh who said she too got a hug from the doctor, and the doctor said, "I'm so sorry for the pain." And
Right.
I also feel, Terry, it's because of it's our light. We also have to remember, they, as we
Mm.
always tell us, they're our mirror. So when
Yeah.
she came, when the doctor hugged you, when the doctor was pain free, it's because they're seeing your light. And so what you did is you were the spark, and you pass that on to them, and you reignited, so they reacted on that and gave the hugs or gave the sorry for the pain. They gave that
Yeah,
compassion, that because they're
right.
also they're also human beings.
Yeah, the whole office is celebrating and following the journey now. They're all following the Peace on Earth tour, and it's so funny that while I was in getting the work done, I was there for 3 hours in that
Good
dentist chair.
Lord. Yeah.
People in the office that didn't have a role in what was going on came in. One girl came in to say goodbye to me because I wouldn't be seeing her again before I get back from my trip. I mean, this is and I just found them
Yes,
last week. So
because
this is our testament that we can have, that when we shine our light, there's others that are affected, and that's going to ripple out to their people who had no clue that there are things going on, like a Peace on Earth tour, or
Mhm.
people trying to bring in more peace into our lives, into our world.
Right, and the
So, Gracie, what a great experience.
and I think also, Terry, it reminds us to we're being told to travel in the basket of love, because that's what you did. That's why they kept popping in, and you'll be surprised, and look at the reactions, and you'll know. That's your measuring odometer to see, are you in the love zone, or are you in the world zone, in that chaos and the ripples. And as I
Yeah,
was saying, Terry, we're being reminded very much this week, and as we're moving on, to be, and to look for the signs. Yes, and enlightened world says, shine your light today and fill your hearts with love. Terry, we,
yes.
we have a blue jean. There was a message, and she's in a little bit of pain.
I saw
So,
that.
yeah,
I see you, Blue, and I love you, wrapping our arms around you and just praying that that pain will ease.
yes,
And we're going to see it happening with ease and grace.
right. And Kathy had sent us the messages for those who we still need to pray for. There are a couple of people that you've mentioned, Stephen
Yeah,
Newman.
they're on the list. Amanda and Brandy are on the list. And Kathy says Steve Newman has passed away, so we can adjust that prayer list to reflect the prayers for his family.
Mhm.
And thank God, Joe, her brother, has declared cancer free. And
Exactly. That is wonderful. Good news. And we haven't heard from Hope.
that is wonderful news.
Right. Does anybody know what?
I have not heard from Hope. I reached out to her last night to ask if her parents were okay. I know that hurricane did hit Jamaica,
Right.
so let's hold up her parents.
Yes.
They are on the prayer list, so
Right. Yes, they are.
let's wrap our arms around them. All right, Gracie. So I need to go. So
Okay. Let's
let's
put
have
our.
Leo sing to us, and we'll get out of here.
Oh, do we want a Kwanyan or a prayer, or we don't have any time for that?
Well, we just did prayers.
I mean, sorry. I just
I love you, Gracie. Grace, you did an awesome, amazing job today, and I'm so grateful for you.
thank you, thank you. Yes, because I felt the breeze beneath me. Here's Kwanyan's card, right?
Yeah,
And
right.
Terry, do you know what this one says? You said you know them.
Not word for word, Gracie.
Okay.
I know it's a good message.
It is. It's trust. Trust what you feel the divine is communicating to you through the happenings around you. There is divine guidance in all things if we know how to feel and look for it through the heart without silencing your intuition with logic. I'm going to post this on the messenger, and Kuan Yin is right on schedule with you know that look for the divine in your happenings.
Yes,
Terry, the dentist, and Annie Sevens with a biopsy. Her doctor gave her a hug.
I know. It's what we're being guided to now are the ones that will help us that are in the light.
Very good.
And like I said, it's not been a good journey for me in that aspect with dental work, and that's why it got so neglected. But I've learned a lesson. And I hope all of you learn from me. Don't neglect your dental health. It's important.
And always ask for the angel, and you will get the angel where you're supposed to
Right.
be, and it won't be so traumatic. So here we go.
Yes, I had the angels. I had the angels right there in the room with me. I could see them. I could feel them. And time that it got a little uncomfortable, I would just ask Raphael, guide the doctor's hands. I'm
That's
going to do the best she can do,
yeah.
and she did.
Right.
I'm so grateful.
I'm just
All
going to
right, let's
say,
get Leo singing to us.
let's. I'm just going to say we remember Deidre's prayer. We all know it, and Brandy's prayer, Sally's prayer, and for all those P's that are traveling. So here we go.
Good morning, Earthlings.
Good day.
Because today's the perfect day to have a great day. Here we go, come on.
Come on, come on.
It's a beautiful day. If you woke up this morning, might as well be part of it. One on the peaceful peace, on our mission for harmony. You and me, mama, be on the lead wherever we may be. We create a portal where we can be together. The heart telephone is always one phone call away. Calling all the guys, the angels, and the masters. Take a deep breath, we're going into a new dimension. Morning cup full of joy, every day to start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy with all the P's and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning cup full of joy, every day to start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy with all the P's and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cup full of joy, give me a cup full of, give me a cup full of joy, give me a cup full of. Cup full of joy, full of light, full of love. Bottomless refuse, spilling out from the top. Here, the coffee's always hot and the trust is always yours. The sun is calling out to play, let's put on a show.
Coffee's always hot.
Days undefeated, all part of this game, let's play to win.
Thank you, Joanne, for my coffee.
And you can side with us, there is
And
always no
just
space
be a
in the
little
pot.
careful.
Take a spot and get the day
Kathy is
started.
talking
Morning cup full of joy, every day. Just start the day on
Absolutely,
a high
Kathy.
vibe,
We
call
will
the
remember
AAA.
that.
Morning cup full of joy with all the P's and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning cup full of joy, every day. Just start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy with all the P's and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you,
Thank you. I
namaste.
love you. There really is no secret.
Accept, align, allow.
No. Hey.
Full of joy every
And
day. Just
thank you,
start the day
Linda,
on a
for
high vibe,
helping
we call
Brandy
the
find the
AAA.
glasses.
Morning cup full of joy with all
I
the P's
saw
and the
that.
pod.
Thank
Daily
you,
mantra is
Linda.
thank you, I love
You're a
you,
miracle
namaste.
worker.
Morning cup full of
You're
joy
just being
every
me.
day. Just start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy with all the P's and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste.
Hey, y'all.
Cup of joy, cup of full of joy.
Woo! Thank you, Peas, for being here. Thank you, Gracie.
Thank
Oh,
you
big, 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 big hug.
to all of you.
Love you.
Love you. Take care. Have a great
Love
day.
you. You too, Grace. Have a good day at work.
I will.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone. Thank you.